Power in the DC universe is about to change.
Hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change.
The hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change. The hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change.
I guess it probably all depends on who's playing Superman. I will just say that. So I'll leave it at that.
So guys, we're gonna start this with the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change.
It's changing.
You call that gonna be changed? This is exactly getting worse and worse than every time. You know how exactly they say, oh, Birds of Prey is the sequel to the David Ayer's Suicide Squad, but look what that happened. That has managed to ruin Harley Quinn's solo movies.
Bro, a lot of people are not even talking. They stopped talking about those DC movies right away and all that. I mean, honestly, I don't think The Rock was expecting that reaction from yesterday when they started booing him. I don't know what he was thinking to just, keep saying going around, oh, we don't know who's gonna play Superman. Like, why are you still playing with the fans, bro?
I don't get it.
And especially you did that live in a room that have 6,000 people.
He expected that he was gonna come in and win everybody over because, hey, I'm The Rock and I make $1 billion every movie, so y'all gonna love it.
So yeah, talking about that, you guys seen the likes from the post Zack Snyder posted, and then you compare the likes to his trailer. Zack Snyder got more likes on his Teen Titans Go cameo, which it was just a pose, not even a trailer, than the trailer from Black Adam. Right now, the Black Adam trailer is sitting at a 1 million view, and I believe the Wakanda Forever is sitting at 13 million.
I'm like, this dude, like, how is it possible that a Warner Bros. Movie from New Line Cinema managed to get, I don't know, like, less than 2 million views? And also for Shazam, oh, it definitely reeked of, like, I do not understand why the hell. And once it's really ridiculous, why that stupid doll called Annabelle gets more cameos than Henry Cavill couldn't get?
Yeah, I didn't even notice that because Annabelle was actually what? She was in Aquaman also?
Not to mention, and Shazam 1, and I'm like, this. Really? That stupid doll? I mean, Chucky can do more stuff than this stupid doll.
Who was the one that Jacob, were you the one that sent me the picture about a Green Lantern bear, teddy bear?
Yeah, I did. But dude, this is like, okay, you're telling me all this stuff that were cut from Justice League is canon, but it was not evenly in the movie. And two people say, this is canon because Zack Snyder's Justice League is canon. But dude, do not jump to conclusions. This is not.
It's true. They pretty much just use footage of the Justice League trailer.
Not in the real one.
From back in 2017. But why are you still doing that? They don't know what the hell they're doing, honestly. They really don't. They don't really have any plans. We just seen what Marvel did. I'm sorry, but that was embarrassing.
Yeah, and it feels weird too, because like when they showed those flashbacks of the Justice League footage on the trailer, like it has even a different quality to it. It's like why are they doing this?
So where's the footage from? It's from a trailer. In reality, it's still from Zack Snyder because that's footage from Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
Not to mention, everything is not even in the final cut of this butcher version of Justice League. And plus, none of these even matched the coloring or any, and was not in the movie we watched in theatrical cut.
Yeah, because that was the coloring that we're going before, back in 2017, the shit that we were going to get. But it just doesn't make any sense. You don't want to keep us anything with Ben Affleck, yet you're still showing him. In that new Shazam trailer. So which one is it? What are we doing here?
It's really pathetic. You know what's really pathetic, guys? Remember that Batgirl director says the DC has a multiverse spaghetti. I'm like, really? spaghetti. And does
Yeah, because they were asking questions. That's what Mike was just telling me the other day. So according to the article, was what they were asking questions for Hamada, which is the one running DC. Like, okay, so you want me to use Michael Keaton, but at the same time you want me to use Ben Affleck. So where are we going with this? Do you get what I'm saying? Because they also are confused. They want to see what, you know. There are directors. They still should have answers for the questions that they have, you know. But they just have them making a movie, and they don't know, like, where do you go from there, you know?
Nah, you're asking too many questions.
And
Just
it
use the
sucks,
characters.
and it sucks because we already know they're gonna get blamed if the movie's a hot mess. But in reality, it's not on them.
Yeah. Also, man,
They're just making a movie.
I wouldn't be surprised, man, that Andy Muschietti is gonna end up like becoming like the door director, Taki, whatever his name. I mean, he started to sound like
Yeah, I forget his name. Taika.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna be surprised that Andy's gonna end up like him. I mean, where he got to becoming. I mean, it's like we had this stupid woman who wrote the Batgirl, the Birds of Prey, and the Flash, and she's already ruining everything, becoming like some kind of mess. And I'm like, get rid of her, like right now, because she's already ruining the Flash. And what the hell are you gonna have this new Supergirl and the
I'm sorry,
Batgirl?
man, but the Flash is gonna be a hot fucking mess.
Yeah, I'm not going to
this-
theaters to watch that at all. And I love Flash.
Bro, we've been waiting for a Flash movie for years, but that movie sounds like a mess. And those leaks, I believe them.
I mean, why the hell would you kill Batman? Why would you kill Superman as a baby? Like, dude, why would you do that? That's like wrong. You did this like
they tried to erase this Snyderverse. That's the only way I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Which literally, I'm sorry, you know, not just because we love Snyder, we're not saying that he's the only one that can, or he is the only one that can save all this mess. Because back then he actually had
a plan.
Yep.
What plan do they have right now?
Absolutely
I don't know.
nothing. Absolutely
I don't know.
nothing.
It's
They
like,
only showed 2 movies, and it's coming out this year.
And
There's no plan at all. Like, they have movies already that they announced. People have seen these movies, and we didn't get anything from
it. It doesn't make any sense. Like, where's Aquaman? Aquaman's already done filming.
oh, because you know what happened?
Blue Beetle is done filming. Baggers is done filming. You know, you don't have to have a trailer. You can still have pictures. You know, you can still talk about the movie. You can still have the cast. We know how Comic-Con works.
Yep.
What the fuck?
And not to mention, you could have shown us like props, like, you know, displays of the costumes and the, you know, weapons. But instead, they didn't show us anything. They just like said, "Here's a trailer." And this,
if anything, if you actually have a plan, you talk about where's the timeline. You know, where all these movies are gonna fit in. You can tell they don't really have a plan or where all these movies are gonna fit in. I'm sorry, but honestly, the way the last couple movies came out and we don't even know the timeline. That's the same crap that's gonna happen right now.
You know, it's real.
DC movies are gonna come out and we don't know where they fit in.
You know, it's really pathetic, guys. Remember the time in Shazam at the end of the movie where they had headless Superman, and I knew something is not right. I mean, I have a sense, dude. Like, I knew Henry's not gonna be there because 1, he's filming at The Witcher, and 2, you got WB always go with the headless cameos.
I'm sorry,
all the time.
I really do believe Henry Cavill is playing horrible because he's respecting the character.
Yeah.
And he's respecting himself, and on top of that, he's loyal to Zack Snyder. I'm sorry, that's the only way I see it. You know, people can just sit there and they see what they did to his face on Justice League back in 2017. You know, you have, you know, no homo, but Henry Cavill is a gorgeous looking man. How do you mess up his face like that?
Don't ask me, dude. Don't ask me, because it's like, okay, Paramount Pictures respected Henry and Netflix is respecting him, like saying, we're not going to damage his face, but he can grow a beard. He can keep the mustache because that's what, Chris McQuarrie didn't want, this glued mustache. It's not going to work well because the glued mustache is not going to work because it's going to look like fake. I mean, have you noticed how the reshoots looks bad when you have the mustache glue with the face. It's not looking good. It looks horrible. I mean,
If anything, it would have been more badass having him with a beard. I actually wanted that. I wanted him to come back with a beard, and and I also wanted the black suit with no cape. But hey, I guess I'm asking for too much.
well,
But,
dude, you can go, dude. Mike?
Nah, man, this is just all a mess. Like we don't deserve this at all, man. It's at least completely when Zack Snyder he told us what was going on. Like,
yeah, dude.
Fine if you want us to move on, but show us what's coming. Like, show us a plan, anything, a timeline, anything.
You keep
you're
saying
literally just telling us that you don't want to give us anything. You're just, hey, we're gonna see how good this movie does, and then we'll see from there or whatever. Like, these directors are literally doing whatever the hell they want. I don't even think that the studio even decided to put Superman in the first Shazam. It was just the director, hey, we cool if Superman gets there. Let's put it handless. It's just like, let's just do whatever we want.
And then on top of that, you got him with the John Williams theme song. So where's the Superman from?
Is this in the same universe, or are there different
That's
worlds?
what I'm saying. At this point, think about it. Where is Shazam timeline? where's the timeline? Like, where's that movie? What's the year? Where does it fit in? And then the whole theme song that really so where's the Superman from? Doesn't make any sense.
Not to mention okay, when you know Shazam, they had the DC toys, and it's a brand. I mean, in reality, it's
in the
called
movie,
a comic book.
It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, what the hell? Is this supposed to be meta or what? Because
Mike, have you seen Shazam?
But
Mike,
the first one?
Yeah, have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was no. I don't. They had that one cool scene when all the monsters were like killing everybody in the office, but it was a surprising scene. But at the same time, that scene pissed me off because they reshoot Justice League right before that movie to have that cartoony looking Steppenwolf because he was too scary from what Zack Snyder had, and then you have that scene in Shazam. So in the room.
At that point, you're gonna sit there and tell me it wasn't personal with Warner Brothers and Zack Snyder? Of course it was personal. It's all there. You get what I'm saying? You can talk crap about, Zack Snyder was making movies too dark, too scary for kids, and then you have a scene like that in Shazam. So which one is it?
Black Adam is looking a bit more mature. Like
that new trailer, but we already seen the first trailer. So those corny jokes are still gonna be in that movie.
Oh yeah, definitely. But the teaser, when they first showed it, it seemed a little bit dark. It's like, okay, they're gonna take themselves serious. The first trailer, what is going on? It's all over the place. But then this one, it's mix and match. And that movie doesn't make no sense of the timeline because they said that it's an origin story. And he doesn't know who Superman or Shazam is.
He don't know Shazam and Superman in that movie.
How you not know where
does this movie take place?
Exactly. And also, where does these Justice Society America comes from? I mean, what the hell is all these people? And plus, it's interesting. They make The Rock look ugly when he was getting gathered by those multiple, Dr. Fates. And I'm like wow, Dr. Fate is not going to look good on, the movie when Doctor Strange is going to look real scary in the entire of his own solo films, and I'm like this.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just the whole time it doesn't make any sense, especially with Black Adam, because they're saying it's supposed to take place, I guess, way before, but yeah, it looks like they have modern stuff in that movie.
Yep.
Right.
It's
in the 1800s. That's it. We're just gonna leave.
Oh yeah, well they have jets from jets that are not even that old and all. Weapons, they got rockets and all that stuff. It doesn't make any sense.
Hey.
They don't know what the hell they're doing, man.
Hey, who's even the villain in Black Adam?
It's supposed to be, what's his name? It's supposed to be some type of demon, right? Or whatever his name is. Because I think we know from a figure that got leaked or something like that.
What's so funny is that why is the action figure spoiled the movie, but not The Rock or anybody spoiling it? Because I'm like this. What's really interesting, dudes, is that I'm like this. So WB is gonna blame the pandemic why the Batman didn't reach to get $1 billion, but you have Top Gun managed to make $1 billion without struggle.
People just keep making excuses, and they can even make excuses for the Batman because that wasn't even released on HBO Max.
Yeah, it wasn't worldwide, extended worldwide. It was just like
Yeah,
this.
oh no, but people are also saying, oh, but the Batman wasn't released in China. Top Gun wasn't released in China either. So which one is it? Stop making excuses. They gotta stop making
trying to defend
excuses.
crap.
I don't understand though, and that's what gets me heated because they want to defend the DCU because Zack Snyder is gone. Zack Snyder has been gone for 5 years. So why are you still not supporting DC?
Don't ask me.
When he has been gone for 5 fucking years. You get what I'm saying? Right after Zack Snyder left, this movie started dropping like crazy. But you still gotta sit there and blame Zack Snyder? Come on.
Yeah, what's worse is that
it doesn't add up, bro.
They keep coming out with movies. Okay, they continue without Zack Snyder, but people talk about the movie for like a month and that's it. But we're still talking about Man of Steel and BVS. It's like it's clear
A Batman
what the
with
fans
Superman
want.
was so bad. Why are you still talking about it?
Right.
You know what's so funny is that why are you joking about the Martha joke when you're clearly obsessed with that film? And plus, you know what's so funny? You make a 2-hour video essay why Batman vs Superman sucks or why Zack Snyder ruined DC.
Didn't somebody make like it wasn't like a 4-hour video? I don't even think it was 2 hours, man. Somebody
I don't know.
4-hour video just to talk shit about Batman v Superman. Like, bro, really? Do you have nothing better to do? Like,
don't ask me.
If anything, people don't see you talking about Zack Snyder, good or bad, you still making him be known.
Yeah.
At this point, this is why his name is a brand, literally. Like Zack Snyder, everybody knows about Zack Snyder. And if anything, haters talk more about him than us, and we're fans.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention you're making Zack Snyder powerful, and not to mention, you know what's so funny, man, is that I'm pretty sure if Zack Snyder was in a DC film, he'd be like destroying Black Adam's and Shazam's powers like this, like how Thor's hammer got destroyed by one hand by an evil goddess. Trust me, Zack Snyder is much powerful than Black Adam. It's like this.
Bro, I really, and don't get me wrong, bro, because honestly, I don't, I actually like The Rock. It's like I know there's people that don't like The Rock, but I actually like the guy. And honestly, I was actually waiting for Black Adam, but so far, from what I've seen, it's not. I don't know. I just don't see it. I really do feel like that movie's gonna be another letdown. The quality for DC is not there, and when it comes to us, we're used to quality, especially thanks to DC from what they used to do. We have Man of Steel, we have BBS, we have the Christopher Nolan trilogy.
Not to mention the Watchmen, the V for Vendetta, Jonah
Hex. Vendetta, you got
Constantine too.
300, you got all these quality movies, and Constantine, yeah. Like what happened?
A sequel.
Yes, hell yes.
It's so funny, guys. As I noticed these new DC films, they all are becoming like some kind of TV movie, like horrible. Like Wonder Woman 84 looks like. Why does this look like a rehash to Superman 3 and 4? And then you have Shazam and Black Adam look like everything looks like that Mortal Kombat feel, that 2021 version. I'm like, am I the only one?
We don't talk about this movie.
Mortal Kombat.
I literally just told Mike yesterday that they're making part 2 with the same director. How? That movie literally made 80 million worldwide. 80 million, not even 100 million.
Not to mention, dude, that movie just, was so stupid that the entire, that people preferred 1995 version over the 2021 version.
It was good. Those
because
older ones are really good.
Because those are legendary, and you shouldn't be,
The first one's still a classic, man. I'm sorry.
Because you can't always go without the stock, can't outdo the originals. And second of all, the 90s was the best timeline for Mortal Kombat instead of 2021 or New Line's trying to get to the business of video gaming.
The first
but
one actually had a tournament. What the hell did the remake have?
Oh
Nothing.
my god.
What was the point of the remake?
Mortal Kombat is literally a tournament, and there is no tournament.
I was watching the movie like, what? And don't get me wrong, the beginning is amazing. The whole beginning.
7 minutes only, dude.
The beginning of that movie, that should have been the whole movie.
Yeah.
It should have been all about Scorpion, just the way the animated movie was. The animated movie was amazing. That's the thing that gets me about Warner Brothers. For some reason, they can make animated movies really, really good, or they can transfer that to a live action.
It's too hard.
It doesn't make, and that's what I've been saying for years. We've been saying this for years, Mike. All those people that they have working for the animated movies, they should have them working for their live action movies,
Right.
or at least they should have been producers. Working with other people. So we could have a freaking live action Red Hood, a live action all the stuff that we have in animation. But for some reason, they just can't do that. They have plans for Nightwing. What the fuck is that movie? Where did that go? They keep saying they have plans for Green Lantern. That's why they didn't let Zack Snyder use the Green Lantern scene in Justice League. Where is the Green Lantern movie?
You meant the
Any
series?
details.
What's so funny, guys? They said that, multiverse. This is starting to showing that you guys really don't have a plan, and this is just a lazy way for an excuse. And you have, Marvel is doing a multiverse. I mean, they first had the Spider-Verse, now they went to across multiverse, and now they're exploring the multiverses. And I'm like this.
Yeah, because the multiverse news, that came out like 2 years ago already?
Yeah.
2 or 3 years. That's when they announced that on DC Fandom. You literally announced that shit 2 or 3 years, and just yesterday you come out with 2 movies. Where does this add up? So with that, let's go to Marvel and let's start talking about all the stuff that you announced yesterday.
They literally gave us the whole saga.
Mm-hmm.
They literally announced 2 phases.
People were complaining that Phase 4 didn't make no sense. It was going nowhere, and Kevin Feige's like, "Hold on, I got you guys." And
This
literally, he had no business to give us Phase 6. Like everything of Phase 5 was just phenomenal. That's it. He could have stopped, but he's like, "Nah, let me tell you where it's actually going," and announced 2 adventure movies. Like the Secret Wars, most likely is going to be a 2-parter. Like right now, they say that it's 1, but it has to be 2 parts.
I think they're lying because
I'm expecting the Russell brothers to come back with that because they say that is their dream job to make a Secret War movie.
He so far said no. Kevin Feige said that they're not coming back, the Russo brothers, for the Avengers movie Secret War.
Okay.
Or Kang Dynasty.
But let me tell you this right now, guys, because I really do have a feeling. Will you guys be surprised if Zack Snyder works on one of these movies?
Yes.
The Avengers movies.
Yeah. I would be like shocked.
I would not be surprised, bro. I really wouldn't.
No.
At this point, no. Because Kevin Feige knows that's the thing with the MCU. They know what the fans want.
Mm-hmm.
They listen to them and they go ahead and do it. Literally Doctor Strange, he was a fan cast. People asked for, whatever his name is, to be Doctor Strange. And that's why he got cast. And then you had the guy that played Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic. He was also a fan cast. They don't play around with that shit. That's the difference with the DCU and the MCU. That's mainly the reason why DC has been failing. Because I don't know who the hell they're listening to, but they're listening to the wrong people. I really believe Warner Brothers is going to the negative side of comments, and that's literally who they're listening to. They're listening to the people that shit on Zack Snyder, and you guys saw me the other day sharing the numbers on Twitter on from the box office. But you're gonna sit there and you're still gonna blame Zack Snyder for that?
That's the most excusable thing I ever heard in my life, dude. It's like dude, have you
Bro,
not?
The
I mean,
Suicide Squad didn't even reach 200 million. Yet he still get a show, a spin-off.
oh god,
He got
It was a success.
what? Apparently the show was a success. The movie
And the
didn't.
movie.
The movie didn't make shit. You know, they I think they already announced season 2 for the show. I'm
Yep.
sorry, I haven't seen it. I don't see myself seeing that.
you know what's so funny, guys, is that it's funny you have Euphoria managed to be more talked about than that John Cena series, because it's like, dude, I've seen everyone was talking about Euphoria, the season, the whole series, like how it pissed off fans, how it made everybody like laugh, and everyone just says, "Oh, I wish Rue had did something right," or they wished all these or Cat had justice for these characters.
Have
But
you seen the show, Mike?
Euphoria?
Or Peacekeeper? Euphoria?
Yeah,
No, I haven't seen Euphoria yet.
it's actually I've seen pieces, but it's actually a good show.
So
Actually,
it's on my list to watch.
like there's a kid in the show that I want him to play Damien. He's a badass kid. You probably know who I'm talking about, Jake.
Yep. I'm just saying, dude, is that to WB say we have a plan. Dude, what's the plan? You can't just say we have a plan. You just have to show us the presentation, not just say plan. I mean, it's so funny. You sound like a freaking broken record. Like, are you gonna make a what? I mean, to this, Shazam, Black Adam. I mean, where is this leading us to? The Dark Side War, the war about superheroes are gonna be against each other, or the injustice,
Like,
saga?
what is your end game? What is your face?
To release Shazam and Black Adam this year. That's it. That's their plan.
Is your movies gonna be based around Shazam and Black Adam? Is that what
Yeah.
you're doing?
Because WB doesn't care. It's not even like just recently.
So
like,
what's the
even if we
point?
go back to the old Batman
Yes,
movies,
and
like
yeah.
'87, they were already gonna do Batman v Superman. Like Tim Burton was gonna do that already. Like Nicolas Cage was like in costume and everything, but WB's like, nah, we good, fam. We don't need that. Like it feels like as soon as somebody comes up with a plan, like, hey, we could do this, this, and that, and they're like, no. Imagine if they would have started back in the '90s. Like we would have had countless movies right now, live action. They would have been ahead of the game. But
Yeah.
no.
All right, guys, hold on. Give me a second. I think. Are you serious right now? Zoom is not free anymore.
What?
I got a timer. I got a timer on this thing.
I see
Yep.
it, dude.
9 minutes.
So we got 9 minutes. All right. Okay. Wow. Awesome. So okay. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't even know. This used to be free. But anyway, so let's go ahead and go through the MCU in 9 minutes. If we can try to do that.
It's
So
not possible.
It is crazy. Let's just go real fast, pretty much.
Go,
So
go.
we already got She-Hulk. That's coming out like in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
We got Iron Groot coming out like a week after.
Yep.
I do not think Armor Wars is coming out this year.
No,
even though
it's there.
That's still supposed
It's
to
so
come out.
funny, guys. Everyone freaked out when Daredevil got a new suit, and everyone freaked out. And also, it's really interesting when you have Wakanda Forever is that trailer was so beautiful, like so beautiful that we see the funeral of T'Challa and how his mom is
Bro,
being
that-
affected
that-
by the
that's
death of her
really-
child.
It's gorgeous, bro. That's
Mhm.
really it got me emotional. It got a lot of people emotional online. I'm sorry, but yeah,
Um,
that one
was gonna be
movie,
good.
it literally destroyed whatever the hell the disease you're asking about.
Hey,
Just
but we're
don't-
getting
just-
Super Pets this week. We eating good, bro.
Oh yeah, Super Pet.
Oh man, get the hell out.
Oh,
of
and that
here.
Bat Wheels.
I just can't with DC, man. So they're gonna end phase 4 with Wakanda Forever.
Mhm.
Then the first movie is gonna be Ant-Man.
Man.
Yeah.
Ant-Man. Which
Yo.
I'm more hyped for that than freaking Black Adam and Shazam. if
There,
anything.
there's a scene that they showed to them. I was reading about it. People like describing it. That Ant-Man says, "I'm an Avenger," and Kang says, "I'm a conqueror." Oof.
Bro.
I'm ready. I am so ready for this movie.
So yeah, don't get me wrong. Phase 5 is looking a little weird. I think where everything is gonna be at is Phase 6. Phase 5, where you see the movies. Of course, it's still better than what the DCU has going on. But if you really sit there, Guardians probably gonna be good. Amos probably gonna be good. I don't know about Captain America. Ironheart, I'm curious. I'm very curious about. I wish it was a movie, not a show, but that's just my opinion. Same thing with Daredevil. It's also a show, right? It's not a movie. Blade,
Yeah, 18 episodes.
I'm curious about Blade. Do you guys think did they confirm is it gonna be rated R or
We don't know, dude.
they don't they haven't no confirmation yet, right?
I mean, they're planning to have the X-Men coming in soon because I wouldn't be surprised if they be using the X-Men to be inside the MCU. And hell,
But I was telling Mike and my friends and Danny, my other friend yesterday. I believe I won't be surprised if they introduce Storm through Wakanda Forever. That will make a lot of sense.
Little by little.
But again, I didn't even notice they are introducing Ironheart in Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
I just noticed that today. I didn't even notice that yesterday. And then you have Phase 6 that's gonna start with Fantastic Four, which is that's gonna be a huge start to start a phase. If you ask me. And then everything else is blank besides Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, and then Secret War. So what else do you? I don't know. I think I'm expecting the X-Men on Phase 6. What do you guys think?
Like an actual X-Men movie?
Yes.
I don't know. I think that it's gonna be after Phase 6 that we'll actually start getting an X-Men.
Because we still got like eight things that are blank. On Phase 6.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to build up to for Kang. Unless Kang starts appearing in other movies. Like the only other movie that I see him is the show Loki season 2.
Secret Wars is gonna be the next Endgame. You get what I'm saying? And in Secret Wars, we should be expecting it. A lot of people in the movie.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
There's already rumors about Toby coming back. Even Xavier. I mean, that's the rumor right now.
If we get X-Men, it's going to be like the X-Men that we already know and established that they're going to be coming through because it's multiverse. But as an MCU X-Men, we're not going to get into Phase 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So that I guess I see where you're going with that. That actually makes more sense.
What's interesting, guys, is that it's funny you have the MCU is doing about a multiverse, like saying everything coexistence, and there being other mores. I mean, they confirmed that the recently killed, the Peggy Carter, that's not the same one we saw that who was badass in the first, the What If, because this is different. She be kicking more asses. This is not the same one. And I knew this is not the same one because, how should we say, it's multiverses.
Yeah.
Not to mention, dudes, what makes me laugh the most is that, wow, they literally are going to get $1 billion for each, and the Secret Wars is going to make more and more money than last time.
So all right. So before we got 3 minutes left. Phase 6. What movies are you guys guessing for this blank spot?
Spider-Man, maybe a Spider-Man movie.
I was thinking about Spider-Man because we're supposed to. I was telling Mike we should be having a Spider-Man with the black suit on Secret Wars.
Yep.
Besides that, I'm expecting Ghost Rider somewhere, either movie or show.
Yeah.
And maybe the introduction of us, Galactus. A sequel to Fantastic Four.
I don't know. I think Galactus will be more later on because they're just gonna introduce Fantastic Four. That's gonna be the beginning. I don't think about Phase 6. Because they first have to introduce the Silver Surfer and all that stuff, and they probably I don't know. Is Guardians of the Galaxy the last movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
They said that's the end of it.
Huh.
And I don't really think Guardians of the Galaxy is gonna do anything to push this whole multiverse thing that's going on.
I
Maybe in
kinda-
Agatha, they'll start like.
It would have been.
she'll
It would
find a
have.
way to go
It would
to
have
another
been cool
verse.
to introduce Silver Surfer to the Guardians.
Hmm.
Because I always said that. That's the same
but,
thing with. That's the same thing with the symbiote. They should have introduced that in a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, just like they did in one of the comics.
I can see that gonna happen because you got Spider-Man being, sucked by that symbiote, but then later he wants to get it off him. Then later he puts in that, paper bag Fantastic Four suit.
And D23,
That'd be cool.
if I'm not mistaken, D23 is in September. I
Yes.
believe. So okay, well, we're only like a month away, and they say, I guess they're announcing everything else there, right? Because didn't they say about 8 titles, and that's all we have left, if I'm not mistaken.
They're gonna announce more things, and apparently the rumor is that they'll tell us the cast for Fantastic Four. Then
You already think they already have a cast? So
Yeah,
if they have a
most
cast
definitely.
for Fantastic Four, does that mean they're gonna show up somewhere else? Or I mean, that movie's still 2 years away.
it could be.
Who knows, dude? Because the truth is, we all know Marvel is packing a lot of heat than WB's new DC films are becoming.
Hmm.
I'm-
If they do show up somewhere else, they'll probably show up in Quantumania.
Mm-hmm. Quantumania makes more sense because you got a whole world of physics.
All right, guys. I'm so sorry about this time thing. This time is pretty much about to be done. This used to be free.
Yep.
This is crazy. This
Yeah.
I don't know. This
They
whole
got us.
this whole pandemic thing, everybody's just charging for everything now. All right, guys. Next time I'll make something up. I guess it's gonna have to be through somewhere else.
All right, no
Thank
problem.
you guys for joining. This
Let-
was fun.
Let's know,
See ya.
dude. See you, dude.
Later, guys.